Hi, Libra. Welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're focusing on what are your person's biggest regrets. I was just doing a reading right before you. Still haven't got the cheese out of my teeth. Anyway, I was eating cheese and apple. Um, Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. Please don't forget to like and comment. And I want to give like a big thank you to all of you that do. It does matter. I do appreciate it. And I want to give a little bit of a reminder. There goes that internet of mine again. A little bit of a reminder that I do have bookings open for live stream readings. I also have one-on-one readings as well. And I have healing services up as well. Yeah, and all other stuff. And the community candle, all about fulfillment. I highly recommend you check that one out, by the way. The fulfillment one, it's a path fulfillment and money, a path with money. So I'm actually very happy about this new one. But yeah, you can check all that stuff out. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Only get it if you feel called to. That's my thing. I do not like people wasting their money when they're not supposed to get it yet or maybe ever, right? So just always follow your heart, always trust yourself. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there and let's switch gears. Who's gonna be answering? We have Saint Germain who steps forward to answer the question. I have been drawing everyone lately. I've been drawing like just I just do like four little pieces. So I'm gonna have my head down most of the time. I do apologize, but it's my thing right now, so I'm gonna do my thing. All right. So Saint Germain, can you tell me what is Libra's person's life like right now? I feel. Do you know when we count like 1, 2, 3, right? They're in that energy right now. I think they're getting ready to start something, and I think they're getting ready to do something. It's like I don't know how to explain that. It's like ready, set, go, right? Yeah, vroom, go, right? It's something like that. This is someone who's getting ready to do something. What that is, it's gonna be a little different for everyone, but they're prepping for it. They're moving towards this, and they feel very. It's interesting. It kind of reminds me, I guess when you see in the movies where they do a little countdown because maybe they're nervous or maybe they're scared. It's something like that. It's like they're a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. They're a little bit like, oh, I don't know. But they're gonna do it because they feel called to do it because they feel like it's right for them as well. So they right now, what this person's life is like is this. Or something they're about to do. Let's see. They're on a path. I see that very clearly. The path has been a little tumultuous, a little rocky, but one that they have been enduring nonetheless. They are on a longer journey. I don't know what this is referring to exactly for this person, but they're on a journey right now. I want to say financial abundance, financial success, and purpose and fulfillment. And it's funny because the fulfillment is all about the community candle I'm doing, but it feels like that. Like this is someone who's on this path. It is getting easier though. The path, like it used to be really rocky at the start, and now it's like it's maybe it's a project, or maybe they're starting their own business, or maybe it's a job, or something like that. It's like something that was a more rocky and it's in the past, but it's getting less and less, and they're feeling better and better and better, and it's a really big thing. All right. Let's see what else is currently happening with this person. They have really isolated themselves from a lot of people in their life. I don't know who. It may not be everyone, but I think whatever this person's about to do or about to start, that has that, not necessarily the path that they're on, the thing that they're about to start, this 1, 2, 3, this ready, set, go. They haven't really told many people about it. And in fact, they're actually keeping this to themselves. So this could be something that they launch. It could be a launching thing, or it could be something like, let's say they all of a sudden they're in school and they're tell everyone after the fact, I'm actually in school now, right? Oh, I can't go. I have class. Then class. What do you mean? It's something like that. I know it's not crazy, but it's what I have. It's like the example. They're not telling anyone about this yet, but it will be eventually known. Okay, what else is here? I don't know what this means exactly. It's like water dripping, but on minerals. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Can I get more clarity on that, Saint Germain? Water dripping on minerals. What do you mean? He's saying it's about nutrition. I don't think this person's as healthy as they're supposed to be. Whatever this is that they're starting, it's taking a lot out of them. And it's often when we add something new to our plate, add something new to our life, it takes time to rebalance. One of the best examples I have for myself is when I first got my cats. I got two of them. I got them before I got my dog, and I remember trying to like balance out my life. Like I was doing all these things and then I was working a certain amount of hours and I was like trying to take care of them and trying to make sure everything is sorted. I was like, I'm too exhausted. I just can't do it. And I remember I had to stop working out. I was like, I can't, I don't have it. I don't have like the bandwidth. I don't, right? So I stopped working out for probably like 2 weeks until I got my bearings, and then I was able to slowly start to introduce that again into my life. It feels like that. Like this person is not as healthy as they would like to be, but they don't have the bandwidth right now. So they're kind of not they're not running on empty, but they are slightly deficient. And there are times when we're doing a lot, right? When we're creating a lot, when we're birthing something, we need more support in our life. And I think that because this person has actually closed themselves off from support, whether it was a good idea or not, I don't know. They're not really getting that support. Maybe they've never had it. Who knows, right? And now they're sitting here doing about to start this thing, having very little energy, but they're doing it anyway. And that's kind of where their life is right now. So let's see. How do they currently feel about Libra? Let's see. Alrighties. I have an image. They think about you a lot when they are listening to music, and they think about you a lot when they're watching TV. So you do float in this person's mind. It definitely feels like more in the fantasy realms. That's where I feel like there may be a disconnect between you and this person, or there may not be as much contact here. Maybe you live it's long distance, but it feels like when they feel their feelings for you, it's like all in the fantasy realm. It's all in like um energy. Yeah, energy, right? So that's how they feel. But I do feel like you come into this person's mind quite often. um they would love to kind of kick back in their home and spend time with you. That's something that they would really appreciate, and I think you both will at this point as well. They see you as home, and they see you as someone that they're very comfortable with. And it's interesting. Saint Germain is bringing back what he said already about the first piece. About this person about to start something, they would really love your support in that as well. But they're not holding their breath or crossing their fingers. I don't. It doesn't feel like that. But they would. They really do understand and appreciate like moments like these. It's nice to have someone that you can count on or that you want to open up to count on. And I feel like this is something. This is how they see you. It's how they feel about you. Like they wouldn't open up to most people, or they wouldn't rely on most people, or even lean on most people. But you will be someone that they would. And I don't know. I don't know how you're taking that, but it feels like an honor. I don't know how to explain that. It feels like an honor. Like I don't do that. I don't allow that to happen often, right? And it feels like kind of like an honor of them wanting to even I guess be open to that with you, right? I don't know if you see it like an honor, but it is for this person. It really is. All right. They definitely see you as a yin and yang as well. I got that already for, I don't even remember. I think it was Leo's reading. I have no idea. It's just, I've been doing the readings like that. But I got that already as well. But they definitely feel like this yin and yang, this push and this pull. And you really do balance out this person. This will be a time when I feel like you would be giving a lot, maybe care or nurturing to this person because of what they're about to do or whatever they're starting. And it's something that you would just love as well. I know it sounds crazy, not that you're waiting on this person, nothing like that. Not that you if you're taking it that way, I don't know what to tell you, but it shouldn't be. But it's like a beautiful thing that they see in vision, and they know that you would be a perfect for. But because it's all fantasy, it's like they can't live off that. And that's where that second imagery about water and minerals, right? It's like it's not filling enough, right? It's not real enough as well. Okay. um so let's see, what are Libra's person's biggest regrets towards Libra? In the past, this person was a little bit rigid towards you, and I don't think fair. One of the things I'm seeing with this person is I feel like they may have projected a lot of blame on you, or may have made you feel like it was your fault, or that you were doing something wrong in the past when it had nothing to do with you. A lot of times when we are at our infantile state, right? When we are we wake up, we kind of like to blame other people for how we feel. You ever notice that? It's all in the world wide web, and just everywhere. It's like everyone. I feel bad for you saying this or doing this. It's your fault, right? But in reality, those feelings come within us, right? We're the source of it. And this is someone where they kind of were blaming you for how badly they were feeling about themselves. Was it your fault? Of course not. Had nothing to do with you, actually, but it had to do with what they were dealt with already in this life and all their lifetimes. But one of their biggest regrets is to make it seem like you were at fault here and you were the reason why they were feeling all these ways about themselves. And I think that was unfair. I don't think that was cool. And it's something that this person really wishes that they hadn't done, or really wishes that they could actually comprehend and see. Because the human mind has to be open enough to be able to, like, wait a second, I don't feel this way because of what's happening outside of myself. I actually feel this way because of what's happening within, right? That takes a massive amount of expansion or consciousness. And this is someone where in the past they weren't conscious enough to realize and see and aware enough that they were feeling the ways that they were feeling because of themselves and what they hadn't healed, right? Now they are, and now they regret making you like out like the villain, and making you feel like you were like they were the victim as well. All right, that may have gone both ways. So just say, all right, often doesn't it? Anyway, let's see what else regrets do they have. They may have said something to you that they didn't mean, that they really wish that they could take back. It feels like 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 when you I don't know, like an imagery of of hot air coming out of the mouth. Yeah, I have that coming through very strongly as well. And this is something that they really wish they hadn't said. They regret speaking some words in the heat of the moment. We always say things we don't mean in the heat of the moment. It's just that it is what it is, right? We always do. And this is someone where they did just this to you as well. They may have taken some actions. I see them, someone walking away or storming away as well. Not for everyone, but it feels like that. But they did something like that, whether it's hot air or actions that they took that were in the heat of the moment. They really wish they hadn't done that. Can't take that back, I suppose, but you don't really need to, right? You don't technically need to. You learn from it. Any other regrets they have, Saint Germain? They are connecting the dots between where they are now and how they got there, and understanding thoroughly and completely that they got there because they weren't healed, or they weren't doing healing, and they weren't really taking responsibility for their feelings as well. And they it feels like it was a perfect storm type of scenario that snowballed into something that just blew up, right? I see like a snowball literally just blowing up. Like, it's just like, how did that happen? But well, if you were paying attention, you would have seen it. And this is something that they weren't seeing. I feel like they've learned a lot, grown a lot. But it felt like it was a steep cost to it. But I think they're feeling that way because there's disconnect still. As soon as there's no longer disconnect, you will realize that was such a benefit. Right? I think you should be seeing that regardless, technically. But there is this feeling of here, like, I learned so much, right? But it cost me almost equally so, right? And it stings a little bit. But that's kind of where your connection's at. Oh, sorry about that, damn internet. All right. So, Saint Germain, can you tell me what guidance do you have for Libra? I feel, Libra, you have a body image issue. The way you see yourself, maybe even your own capabilities, your own talents, your own gifts. You got an issue here. Yeah, you don't see yourself for the truth. You don't. And this could do actual body itself. It probably is, but I don't think it's just that. I don't think it's just skin deep. In fact, I actually feel like you are not appreciating your talents. You're not appreciating what you bring to the table. You're not appreciating how special you are and what you can do for others and what you can do for yourself. You're not appreciating any of that, right? And this, I feel, maybe manifesting like you don't see like your body, or you don't think your body is good enough. It's hard to say, but I see something like this. It's like a mix. It's like a hodgepodge of this stuff, right? Your guidance right now is for you to start to strip that away. What guidance do you have, Saint Germain, and how they can help with that? focusing on what you do, not on what you wish you could do or what you wish you didn't do, is going to be the key here. And that is a choice. I don't know if you ever noticed that. It normally happens so fast that we don't. It normally happens so fast that we don't really recognize, right? That we are making the choice to be angry or making the choice to tear ourselves down, right? Because it happens so quickly. But we actually always make a choice. It's like a split second thing where it's like, boom, I'm going to be angry at myself, or boom, I'm not going to appreciate myself. You need to make sure you're focusing on and anchoring yourself into the fact that you are going to appreciate and love yourself, right? That is key right now. That is key for you. Yeah. Appreciate, love yourself, because you have a lot to offer, even if you haven't quite figured it out yet. And you can give yourself that credit, because you already are, right? You can already love yourself for what you can do for this world, even if you haven't figured it out, because, well, you can do that. You just haven't figured it out yet. Give yourself some time, give yourself some slack, give yourself some grace, and set the intention to find that. I would also do the community candle that I have. That is meant to help put you on your purpose. All right. I want to thank you, Libra. Please don't forget to like and comment and check out all of my services. I do have the community candle live readings, pre-recorded readings, and other stuff. Take care. Bye.